All right, we're here at the University of Idaho Engineering Expo with Keith Christopher, the representative from Team Viable. And can you tell us what your project is?
Sure. So what we had to do was to validate water treatment systems, so water softeners and water conditioners. So what we did was, since there's no one standard method to test for both of them, decided to test for the adverse effects of hard water, such as how much lather is produced, because hard water doesn't produce as much, and the formation of water spots to see any differences, and a scale reduction test, because makers of the electronic systems claim that after a certain amount of time, their system removes scale. So we went down to New Mexico, presented our findings, and summarized that the electric field systems are actually an okay alternative to water softeners, and ended up winning second place down there. It was very exciting.
So on that note, what has been your favorite part of this project and of your capstone experience as a whole?
Definitely working with my team members and trying to solve a real world problem, because this is something that people tend to overlook, and it was really exciting to actually boil it down to something that most people don't do, but actually find some really cool results.
So is this a working prototype here that you have?
Yep, this is the system we use to treat the water and analyze it later.
So who have you been able to work with on this? What majors are your team members, and who have you been able to work with outside of the university?
We worked with the people down in New Mexico because I guess New Mexico has some of the hardest water in the world, so they asked us to test their water. And my team members are all chemical engineers. One has a double major with mathematics. All three are girls. I'm very excited that they're all on my team because they were great down there, very good under pressure.
So this obviously has very real-world applications. How has this helped you to prepare for a career in engineering?
Give me a really good first-hand look at the design process and analyzation and summing everything up for everyone to read later.
And what are your plans after graduation?
I'm going to graduate school here at the U of I.
All right, can you tell us a little bit about the team you've worked with? What are your majors, and who has helped you from the university with this project?
Our advisor, Dr. Brown, was very helpful, was with us every step of the way, had 2 weekly meetings. Definitely didn't let us do anything without him knowing. And then I had 3 team members, all 3 girls and chemical engineers. One has a double major with mathematics.
So who have you worked with outside of the university? Who have your sponsors been, and how has this prepared you to work with other people in your engineering career?
Our sponsors were TC Programming, Permafix, BP, and Micron. They gave us a decent amount of money to go down to New Mexico and present our findings. It was very exciting.
So what would your advice be to a student who is considering a career in engineering and considering coming to the University of Idaho?
Know what type of engineer you want to be first. I definitely know I wanted to be a chemical engineer because I love physics and chemistry, so it's pretty easy. If you like building things, mechanical, so know what you want to do first. But engineering is definitely a good way to go because there's always something to do.
What have been, in addition to this project, some of your other favorite experiences as a student at the university?
Last year I did another design project for had to make a cantaloupe washer. That was pretty exciting. And then I guess engineering community is a pretty tight group, so we're all pretty close together. It's fun to go out.
All right, well, thank you for introducing us to this project and for taking the time to grant us an interview. This is another one of the many amazing projects we're going to get a chance to look at today at the Engineering Expo.